this hat on my head because I just feel like this is just a really cute hat. But yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just been feeling the cute hat vibe. Before we get into this video, just disregard the trash can in the back. You know, I know it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but yeah. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Welcome back. It's me, Mina, and in today's video, I, of course, wanted to talk about my lock journey. Just talk about the things that I've noticed with my hair, you know, talk about, you know, any struggles I've encountered, you know, any lessons that I've learned with my hair, because you can learn lessons from hair, you know, and apply it to life lessons as well. So the main noticeable difference about my hair from the first time, you know, I did my 2-strand twists up till now, the main difference that I notice is the thickness within my locks. My twists were like, it seemed like they were like this small. And almost in a way, it kind of felt like, you know, micro twists to me, you know, for as long as it took me to put these twists. And then I think maybe a couple months into my lock journey, that's when I noticed that my hair, you know, it started budding. It puffed up a lot more than what I expected, but I knew it would thicken up, like, especially since this is not like my first rodeo of having locks. Like, this is my second time having locks. But yeah, this time around my hair definitely thickened up. Now, I will say, what was I talking about? Oh my goodness, I just had a brain fart. I was on to something and then I just poof, you know, but I remember now. So I feel like the length of my hair, I didn't really see much length this year because all of my length got attributed to the thickness of my hair. Like, imagine an afro, you know, when my hair was in an afro, my hair grew this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though my hair would get longer and longer, but since my hair grew this way and not this way, a lot of people couldn't see the length and thought that my hair just was always the same length. But it's like, no, it's growing. Since my hair doesn't lay, you can't see the growth unless if my hair was straightened or something like that. And so I feel like with locks, it's kind of the same thing. I think since there's no more room for my hair to, you know, compact on itself, I feel like maybe the next year around, I'll probably see length this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like any struggles that I have dealt with, my hair is not the same density all around. Like, this part of my hair is the most thickest, and then the sides and the back, they aren't as dense. So when it came time for me figuring out my lock to part ratio, when I was doing my starter locks, I either had two choices. In the parts that were not dense in my hair, I could either A, make those locks bigger or make those parts bigger so then that the locks can grow and develop bigger like the ones up here. Granted, there wouldn't be as many locks to fill in the spaces, you know what I'm saying? I could either choose to make the locks a little bit smaller and have more locks to fill in the sections, but they wouldn't butt up as big since, like I said, those portions of my hair are not as dense. So I chose option B, to make more locks. Granted, those locks would turn out just a little bit smaller, but some of the locks did turn out significantly smaller, and I was just like, yeah, I got 3 listen, all I can think to do is this right now. I have 3 dragon heads in my hair. There's one in the back on each side, and then there's like one over here. When it comes to styling, I don't really style my hair that much. Like the most I'll do to my hair if I'm feeling fancy is like just throw a headband on and call it a day. You know, once in a blue moon, you know, I might do like my 2 little space buns at the top and also tie a headband on. As once I switch to, you know, my lock journey, like I just never really felt a need to want to style my hair that much. Like granted, I can't wait for my hair to get longer and then I can like really put it in a ponytail or like a bun or something, but other than that, like I don't really style my hair that much. I just let it be. As far as like my routine, the products I use, they've all been the same. Like I haven't changed anything in that department. Like I'm very minimal with my hair routine. Yeah, so one of my life lessons I feel like I've learned is to just embrace just things that are out of my control a little bit, you know, as far as when it comes to my hair and how that can also apply to life as well. Because for the longest time, like when I first started, you know, my locks, my hair was a frizzy hot mess, you know, and I think maybe around month 3 or month 4, like that's when I experienced the most amount of frizz, and it was like that for a while. And sometimes it's just like, you know, like I just don't feel put together, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't control the amount of frizz that's going on with my hair. Like it's all a part of the process, it's all a part of the lock journey. And sometimes it's like I would just wake up and just, you know, feel like a crackhead going to work, but because I couldn't do anything about my hair. However, I feel like throughout the months, I just kind of just learned to go with the flow. You know, like if my hair decides that it wants to look like this one day, it's gonna look like this. If my hair decides that it wants to stick up one day and, you know, be like this, then I'm just gonna let it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than me try to like fight against my hair, fight against what it wants to do, I just embrace what it wants to do. And I feel like now, most of the time, I just prefer my hair in its I don't like the fresh look. Like when I get my hair freshly retwisted or whatever, I don't necessarily prefer that look because it's very polished, it's very neat, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like my hair to be a little aged, you know. I like my hair to be a little messy, you know what I'm saying? My roots is looking a little puffy, you know. I prefer that look, and I feel like it just makes me, I don't know, like it just makes me feel more comfortable with myself, like just knowing that I'm perfectly fine with, you know, having hair, you know, like saying like having hair that's poofy, frizzy, you know what I'm saying? It don't lay. It's where is it laying at? It's not gonna lay. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be thick. All this other stuff. Another thing about my hair that I would like to show is I like the uniqueness about it. You know, I feel like with my hair, the differences that I notice about it, it just adds more character, and it just, I don't know, like it just makes me like it more. But, you know, sometimes I'll go through and look at my locks, and, you know, some of them, you know, they do have that more cylindrical appearance. And then there are some others, like take for example, this one that, you know, is not as cylindrical, or at least this part, it's actually a little bit more, just a little bit more flat. But, you know, and some of them have, you know, a little bit more like bumps or lumps in them, but it doesn't necessarily bother me. Like I said, I just feel like it just adds character to my hair, you know, character, pizzazz, and it just kind of fits me, so to say. But yeah, it's just one thing that, you know, it's still kind of frizzy, still have some Ooh, this is a good one. You know, like the ends are still just a little loose-ish. But for the most part, everything is locked up within a year. You know, it's not going nowhere. I don't worry about my hair being like, oh my gosh, like it's gonna unravel or something. But you know, there's still frizziness and some curly ends. Here's another one. On the ends of my hair. But yeah, I just wanted to show that real quick. That I am glad that I chose to start, you know what I'm saying? Like I chose the lock journey. Like I just feel like it's for me. Like everything is just so simple. I wake up and go. And it fits in with my lifestyle and I can't complain about that. So this just wraps up my lock journey, and I can't wait to see how my hair progresses and how my hair looks in like the next year or two. But yeah, you know, that's my lock journey. And if you yourself are also on a lock journey or are thinking about it, you know, I wish y'all the best. Hope to see you in the next one.